After watching the latest Gran Turismo movie, I've got to say I was kind of excited for motorsport, and I thought, you know what? Yeah, good on Nissan. It's kind of cool that Nissan did this, right? That they actually allowed a gamer. They allowed all gamers to compete against each other, and they picked a team of gamers to become actual real race car drivers. But the truth is, when it comes to real motorsport and manufacturing supercars or new Nissan GTRs, there's been nothing for many years. Nissan, they don't really have any legitimate sports cars at the moment. I know they have the 370Z or 370Z, doesn't matter what you call it. It's not a GTR. It's not a Nissan GTR. But Nissan say the next GTR is going to be the real deal. It's going to be legit. It's going to be fast. In fact, it's going to be ridiculously fast. It's going to destroy any Nissan GTR ever made. It doesn't matter what you do to your blown up GTR. It doesn't matter what turbos you stick on the thing. It doesn't matter how much rebuild the engine. The new Nissan GTR, if it is in fact what Nissan say it will be, is going to be absolutely insane. In fact, it would scare the pants off you. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching The Electric Viking. Great to see you. Nissan have shown us essentially what the new Nissan GTR is going to look like. It's going to be electric, so sucks to you if you're hoping for a petrol-powered one. That's not going to exist. Nissan's moving straight to an electric supercar. It's going to have an incredible amount of power. I mean, way more power than the existing model. In fact, twice as much power. More than twice as much power as the existing model. Insane. It's also going to have a solid-state battery. Now, that I think's probably unlikely. It's possible, but unlikely. However, the amount of power this vehicle will have is actually likely. It's absolutely real that Nissan could manufacture the next GTR with 1,000 kilowatt, which is what they say that their Hyperforce vehicle has. That's basically their concept, the concept car version of the new Nissan GTR. Now, the Hyperforce has 1,000 kilowatt or 1,341 horsepower. I mean, there is no chance any internal combustion engine vehicle is keeping up with that. On the outside, the Hyperforce, it actually looks a little bit like in some ways, like a Tesla Cybertruck sports car or supercar or something. I actually think it's quite ugly. In fact, I'm not a fan at all. I like the back of it, the front, the sides, just truly bizarre. It's clearly not aerodynamic at all. It's very weird. I mean, is it really going to look like this? Is the next Nissan GTR really going to look like this? I honestly think Nissan probably got enough negative feedback to know, nah, I don't think we're going to make it look like this. But who knows? Maybe some people do like it. Do you like it? Let me know what you think in the comments. In R mode, the inside has red lighting, I should say, designed to help focus on performance. Anyway, the red lighting, in my opinion, looks a little bit distracting, but, you know, it does look very futuristic, very kind of like being inside of some sort of rocket ship or something. The panels actually pull towards the driver for that cockpit feel, while screens display key racing information like power distribution. Nissan is saying, you know what, guys, the future of racing, it's electric. It's not internal combustion. A lot of people are going to get very, very angry about that. And apparently, Nissan is getting a lot of negative feedback from its very dedicated, hardcore internal combustion engine fans. They can't accept the future. They can't accept that electric cars are faster than internal combustion. So they're struggling with this. This concept is obviously causing some problems in forums. People are, losing their minds, basically. So when is it coming? Well, Nissan actually initially said 2028. Now they're saying 2030. Who knows? We don't really know when it'll come, if it will look like this. I don't know, but Nissan's next supercar the next GTR is definitely going to be electric. Nissan said this about the next GTR. This is a manifesto internally and a way to inspire our company with a tangible dream. They said that despite the fact that some Nissan fans are saying no to an EV supercar, they don't want it, the response has actually been quite positive for an electric Nissan GTR. From some people. From others, they're furious, which is kind of hilarious. I love it when people get angry about things like this. Nissan aims to launch an EV with solid-state batteries in 2028. If this happens, I'm not convinced it will, but you never know. Well, very likely the Nissan GTR will come next. In fact, Nissan's GTR could be the first vehicle to have a solid-state battery, But if Nissan does have a solid-state battery in its EV, it won't be the in-house solid-state battery that Nissan say they'll have, which is completely mythical and nonsensical. It's only Disneyland, fairyland type nonsense from Nissan. They'll probably get that battery from either a Chinese company or an American solid-state battery company, someone like QuantumScape, who have real battery technology where they actually show you what's happening, that it works, that it's real. It's not some sort of fanciful concept that's just up in the ether of imagination. So, could Nissan have an electric supercar GTR with a solid-state battery? Yes, but it won't be a solid-state battery manufactured by Nissan. That much is certain. Thanks for watching.